back and look. We all know Timmy's not shooting the ball well. Maybe we'll watch Major League and get some Kentucky Fried Chicken and put that in his locker.
Warning, shots will be fired during this presentation.
(2023-2024) season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with a little yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, that we rise. Cooking up with Kirby, steaking Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this party. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining we home like Fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luka and Kyrie, they created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFL's podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode where we talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, man. Yeah, y'all heard right. Y'all heard what y'all's favorite coach of all time just said, man. More nonsense on the way, man, from the great Jason Kidd, guys. So it is what it is, y'all. I mean, I'm in the infamous words of Avant, I don't want to talk no more. Tired of talking about it, y'all. Tired of talking about the same stuff with this guy. So, but it is what it is, man. We're just gonna get straight to the questions and comments tonight, man. Because me and King really ain't got too much to say, man. Y'all have heard us repeat the same stuff over and over again, starting to become a broken record. And I'd rather save my voice, man, for something else. You know what I'm saying? So, tired of talking about the same stuff. But listen, man. If you guys are new to the channel, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, to join us here as we talk about the Mavericks and Jason Kidd on this channel. Seem to be the major topic here. Also, too, everybody, please hit that like button for us, man, to help us build that algorithm up, man, to find more Mav fans like yourselves to join the Glow Yard Gang. All right, man. King, you ready?
I am, bro. But before we get started, I should say, I want to give a special shout out to our new partners over at Fanatics for supplying us with this new, personalized link we have, guys. If you're interested in any of NBA, Dallas Maverick, any official content, please hit us up or hit them up and use our link. Sorry, I'll eventually get it, but thank you guys over at Fanatics. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Before we get to the questions and comments, man, let's go ahead and get into the game ball here, man.
Yeah.
Who you giving the game ball to today, man?
I just wanted to give a special shout out to DJJ today with the game ball. I felt like he deserved it. It was, I guess, a showing, an early season showing of DJJ, and we didn't get anything from it. He was perfect from the three-point line. I think he missed 2 shots overall. So wanted to give a shout out to him. So game ball to him for me.
Yeah, I'm going to echo your sentiments. I'm going to say DJJ, probably the only one who decided to come to play. If y'all saw his comments after the game, he pretty much echoed that. It's like people decided they didn't want to play today. I don't know because it was an early game or what the deal was. I mean, it went on an 11-0 run at the beginning of the game and then just decided to not show up after that. So it is what it is. DJJ definitely gets the game ball from us. Let me see if I even got him on here. Yeah, man, listen, DJJ definitely gets the game ball, man. He showed up today, man. Showed up and showed out. So, yeah. All right, King, you ready, man? You ready to get to the Glow Yard?
Let's do it, man.
All right, man. Listen, guys. If you got any questions, any comments addressing us here, guys, we ask that you hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. We ask that you be respectful in the comment section. We do take all the super chats first. So if any super chats come in, we address those first. And, yeah. So we got a couple of them here. Let's go ahead and get into them real quick. Hold My Latte / stupid trash can juice. Jason Key said trash can juice. What? Oh, okay. With the 5 Canada dollars. He says, I do not want to blame players anymore. Everyone played bad, no excuse. The only thing good was DJJ. Luka stats look nice, but still bad with 7 turnovers. Sigh. Yeah. Let's see. Noah. So Glow Yard member with the $4.99 dono says any coach would be nice, but we are finals bound or at least Western Conference bound if we had D'Antoni. We saw what he did with Harden and went 7 games with Golden State. Yeah. I can't argue that. I can't argue that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all do the talk. We're gonna let y'all do the talking tonight, man. Because for one, I don't feel like arguing people in the comment sections. I don't feel like people leaving me 5-page essays of comments and stuff. So I'm just gonna let y'all do all the talking, man. So I guess if y'all talk about it and express yourself, nobody else say nothing to y'all. So, but yeah, it's like when we say stuff, man, we all get these long 25-page essays about how we don't watch the games, we casual. So, but I guess we need to tell Playback we don't watch the games. But anyway, go ahead, King.
Shout out to Playback, man. Shout out
to Playback.
TGK, he's a Glow Yard member. He's also the host of the unofficial official Mavs pregame show. He says the change we desperately need won't come fast enough. I understand Luka and Kyrie love him, but it doesn't show on the court. Today was inexcusable. Waiting precious time with Luka. I don't know anymore. Or wasting precious time. Latte also says, I'm so tired of this disgusting loss. Nancy says, hey, fellas. What up, Nancy?
Hey, Nancy.
Rough game. I just don't understand starting that road trip and maybe a little before the lineup that J-Kid is starting the third quarter with. We immediately go down, or if we are down, next thing you know, you're down 15 points. That's a deep hole to try to pull out of, then go ahead in the fourth. These rotations are just crazy. I don't understand what he's doing. I don't think anybody does, Nancy. Appreciate you. Noah's a Glow Yard member. He says that post-game comment that Jason Kidd said about THJ is basically him saying that he knows what the right lineups to put in, but he don't want to because THJ is struggling and he is trying to help THJ. Latte says, Relle and King, I'm sorry, read my name. We did. Sloth Coach, pathetic. Rel, can you please do more because we geek? I need Bully McGuire to save my mental. And
right.
I was going to tell you that, Rel. Latte definitely told me a playback to let you know do more because we geek.
Yeah, we might see, man. It's all about schedules with Cuz.
Noah says, I know I heard people say that THJ only played 15 minutes. And they praised Kid for it. Maybe Kid benched THJ because he was hearing all the backlash, but he still played maxi 25 minutes. It's ridiculous.
I started watching the game, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I started watching it. I was at work trying to watch the game, so
it was only
it made it even easier for me. I started watching it probably like the first little bit of the fourth quarter. I said, yeah, I'm done.
Bro, we shouldn't be in this situation. And by now, Hardy can help us out, but I'm not gonna talk. We said we weren't gonna talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Latte says this will be my
last.
Sorry,
I don't watch the games. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we don't. No playback. I completely lost faith. I'm so exhausted with those excuses and how Kid answered questions in post game. After this ish, it's not funny anymore. I'm just going to troll. Yeah, I feel you. Gina Kim, she's a Glow Yard member. She says, hey, fellas. What up, Gina Kim?
Hey, Gina.
I'm tired of ranting. It's literally same ish, but with a new and better team. But the Pope's Kid had told us all we need to know. Yes. What up, DV? Is a Glow Yard member. He says, this was nasty work, fellas. I don't understand what's going on with Kid's thought process.
Dude, wait till we get a full-fledged roster and say, up. Never mind. Go ahead.
Noah he also says Mark Cuban is the dumbest dummy ever. This is comedy. He literally listened to fired Rick about J Kid, and he should have known Rick don't like Kid. Rick just sabotaged us. He's smart, very smart. Gina Kim says Kid knows he shouldn't be playing Tim, but since he cares about his feelings, he still plays him. But he didn't care about Hardy, Wood, Holmes, McGee, Green after Holiday came, Omax, and now Gaff feelings. I feel you.
Super chat. Logan with the $10 dono. He says, I know you guys are Mad fans and completely respect your guys' loyalty to the franchise and fan base. But for the sake of Luka's career, would you rather see him thrive somewhere else? I would.
Wouldn't be mad. I think that's what Ralph said.
I wouldn't be mad, but it'd be just as simple as just getting rid of Jason Kidd.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But if you don't, then I wouldn't be mad. You feel me? Like,
I wouldn't be mad.
sheesh. Gina Kim says Larry was in, and appreciate you too, Logan. Everyone else did the super chats. Gina Kim says Larry was in the playback yapping and saying they were tired, while Luka and DJJ said they weren't tired. DJJ doesn't know what the problem is, and Luka took accountability like always. Yes. Nancy says THJ and Maxey played 40 minutes and gave a total of 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Please help me make this make sense. Tell me what other coach would do this so many games and get so little production for so many minutes. I guess minimum minutes or many minutes. And I don't know. I don't get it. He said he knows his job as a coach. Literally, his quote was he knows his job as a coach is to play the guys that can help us win. And then says, but I also understand that THJ is struggling right now, and we got to get him open shots. I don't understand. Gina Kim says Luka has a bad game, we lose. He has a good game, we still lose. I don't know what more Luka can do at this point. This is the best team he's had, and we're still struggling as if we're tanking. Gina Kim said, I just want to see Luka and his team succeed, but we can't do that when the coach has favorites, and it's too stubborn to change the game plan. Luka said himself they need better schemes. Just like he said he needed a center 3 years ago. People told us that he was so loyal to Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell and Boban, but okay. It was him that kept him here. Noah also says, I can't blame the players anymore. I don't care if THJ goes 0 for 15. I think Jason Kidd is affecting the locker room. I don't think Luka and the team want to play for him anymore. DV says THJ has been in a slump for over a month, and we still trying to get him looks. Come on, man. We talked about that during the beginning of the season. I think we told him that was going to come around, bro.
Like I said, I ain't trying to talk no more, man. I'm gonna let everybody else do talking.
Sorry,
talking about it.
Noah says this organization is the most embarrassing, softest organization in the NBA. They kicked out a guy that had a Fire Kid shirt on. They know what's going on.
Shout out to Chris. They kicked him out.
Yep. Let's see. I guess it's Johnny B said I told him he's a Glow Yard member. He said I told him dudes in the first quarter when we up 11-0 and everybody was screaming hot dog and claiming the game was over to slow down. We known for choking leads and we never led again and lost the game. True, Johnny B. You're right. Noah says this. Oh, I already read that one. Gina Kim said, why is he so dependent on one guy and so worried about a role player who can't get into a rhythm no matter how many good looks we get him? We have depth and we're healthy. Use it. DV says this nasty defense is a coaching problem. We playing gimmick defense, which requires too much helping, and now we've got better defenders. Let people stay on their man. Gina Kim says, does Kid understand when we lose the blame ain't going to him, it's going to Luka. Media already hates him, and he's always taking accountability anyway, which is sad because he does everything he can.
I've said that before, Gina.
Johnny B said, and for all the people blaming THJ solely for this loss are idiots. Luka had hella turnovers. The team defense was trash as a whole. Air balls, bad coaching. Tim did suck in his limited minutes, though. True, Johnny B. Nancy says, since Jason Kidd started playing with the rotations and these crazy rotations, the players seem to have lost their rhythm and flow they had, and it seems like their chemistry is being messed up. Div's a Glow Yard member. He says, Relle, you missed the game, but damn, man, Kid got to go. He says, stick with guys that aren't playing good. Why doesn't he do that with Hardy? They make one mistake and boom, bench time.
No, I saw it, Div. I watched the game, unfortunately.
Gina
Kim, you're right.
Gina Kim said, Kid hasn't gotten one single tech for Luka. He knows how frustrated Luka can be at the refs, and instead of taking up for him, he allows him to be frustrated and get in his head. Noah says, can someone name me an organization that gives tribute videos for their DMP guys? Houston ain't going to give Boban a tribute video. Boban is a great guy, but to give him a tribute is embarrassing.
Who got a video?
Nah, he's Boban for us. Mr. DMP. Div says, Luka saying he has wanted a big for 3 years proves they don't listen to him. Cuban runs the show, but hopefully new regime will get rid of that control, and we will get a new coach. So DV said we got Kyrie and Luka taking accountability in post-game conferences again. When is it going to change?
They taking accountability. They not even the one setting the rotations.
Nope. Div says, I know people say we need to get rid of Kid's favorites, but in reality, we need to get rid of Kid, not his favorites. Nico making great moves, and this guy benches them. LOL, pathetic coach. DV says, crazy how we was saying we don't get coverage, go on a 7-game win streak, then everyone starts talking Mavericks. Now we 1-4 in the last 5 games. Yep. Matt says, fire his butt tomorrow and also get THJ off my team. Kid is the worst coach I've ever seen. Scratching head, hands in pockets, and standing still for 48 minutes. Tired of this ish. Noah says, guys like Perkins and Stephen A. and Shannon ain't going to blame Kid. They're going to say, ain't Luka carrying this team to the playoffs? He don't play defense. He's overrated. He's a horrible leader. Yeah, they love Jason Kidd, yeah. Appreciate you, Johnny B. Gina Kim says, Kai been positive on social media upsets me even more. Or Kai being positive. No, things aren't okay because it's the same problem we've been having since last year, but with a different and better team.
Yeah, Gina, but the thing is, Kai got to be that way because he has a reputation. If he start really speaking his mind on what he think, people going to attack him.
Yeah. DV says, lucky that Warriors game 52-point blowout to the Celtics was televised, so they're going to be the talk of the weekend, but this was a bad loss. Yeah. They probably still talk about us because we lost. Noah says, Gafford did not play well in today's game, but he only played 13 minutes. How can you build a rhythm if he plays you 5 minutes one game, 10 the next, and there's no plays ran for our centers either? Yes. Matt said the national media will find a way to blame Luka for all these losses. It's honestly a joke. Stephen A. said Jason Kidd is one of the best coaches in the league. Do they watch ball? Yep. And Stephen A. already said that Luka is the reason that Kyrie ain't been getting off, ain't been getting aggressive recently. Oh, bro, these dudes are wow, man. They're just entertainment, man. It's wild. They just shouldn't get a vote. I'd be okay with them being entertainment if they didn't get votes. Gina Kim said, at this point, I just want Luka to sit out 1 or 2 games. He's already pushing himself, especially with that ankle. I don't want him to overdo it. Kid has to figure out schemes without Luka. Noah says Kid keeps on changing the lineups every game, and it's hard to build consistency. The players don't know how many minutes they're going to get. How can Luka build consistency with Gafford playing 13? Yeah, guys don't know. I know if I was Gafford and them, how do you know what you're going to play or when you're going to play, bro?
Sound familiar.
Precision, he's a Glow Yard member. What up, Precision? He said, pocket watching Kid is a sorry coach. It's a shame he's at the helm of this talented roster. He makes me sick every game. He does a bunch of dumb stuff. Coach instead of watch. Clown. What up, Vaughn? He says, almost 2 seasons in, Kids still can't figure it out. Western Conference Finals was just Luka, Spence, and JB going hot while Suns have internal issues with their center. DV
like
says,
that now, huh?
Yep. DV says, get me Mike Budenholzer, Mike D'Antoni, Adrian Griffin, anybody. Noah says, I feel like we could have rested Luka for this game. He played Boston the day before, so he could have rested today. But people saying Kyrie needed rest, no hate or nothing, but resting with all the injuries. I feel you, Noah. I wasn't on that rest for Kyrie thing. Like, nah. DV says, the only good thing is that whilst we are losing, others are losing, but our margin for error is getting smaller every game. We have to go 16-5 to get 50 wins. Yep.
Damn.
Gina Kim says, Kid gladly told media that we were tanking, but won't stand up for Luka when he knows he doesn't get calls. He also would call them out in the postgame instead of properly communicating with them. She also says, I would have taken Doc Rivers. He'll give us a 3-1 lead and Luka will finish the job. Amen. Noah says we got to thank the Lakers and the Warriors for losing, and the Suns and the Kings and Pels being not that far off. We need to start winning before those teams start winning. We're lucky we are still the 8th. Gina Kim said, you got our older guys like Tim and Maxey who can't run, shoot, or defend, but won't put in our younger guys who are more athletic and smarter. What up, Al? She says, maybe we could pool our money together here and get Coach Mosley to come back.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, man. Gina Kim said, I think you guys are right. There has to be some type of disconnect between Kid and Nico because there's just no way Nico is getting these guys just for them to not play their right minutes.
Oh, thank you, Precision. I was just looking that up. Suns lost.
Yeah. What up, Daniel Berry? Noah says, I understand what Kid says. We're trying to give THJ open looks. How about try to get Exum open looks or Green open looks or Kai open looks instead of Luka and Kai going ISO? Tone says, hopefully Luka and Kyrie will understand that we have to let their players coach go and can be mature about it. Having friends/associates on the team does not work. I feel you, Tone. Noah says, does Fanatics sell Fire J Kid shirts on there? They do sponsor y'all. I wish. We're going to try to get y'all some, though, Noah. We're working on it.
Yeah, we definitely working on something, y'all. Just stay tuned. We working on something. Real, it's gonna be something going to happen real soon.
DV says kid schemes are so lazy on offense. There is no system. He's literally saying Kyrie and Luka just figure it out. And when that don't work, it's ISO ball or kick out for bricks. Gina Kim says Spence was right. The Mavs are a joke of a franchise. They soft too. Then when you leave, they'll trash you. I see Alpine saying, hope Larry doesn't hop on. Larry be wild on the playback when you hear this one. Vaughn says Luka beginning to get used to losing, just smiling at every loss. He wasn't used to this before Cuban got him. Excuse me. That's a good one. Austin says, sup guys, happy Sunday. What up, Austin?
What up, Austin?
He says, I really feel like Cuban will get rid of Luka and Kai before Kid at this point. Kid talking about giving THJ KFC to help a shot. Like, WTF, I'm tired of this dude. He'll say KFC. He did, man. He tripping. This dude is tripping. Noah says, I had a feeling about this game. I had a feeling we was going to lose, not because it was early game, but because of Kid, like always. What up, Henry Diesel? He says, how does Kid continue to have the team underprepared?
Great question.
Precision says, I want Mark Jackson.
Don't we all?
Gina Kim says, when a guy is hot, whether it's a random role player or a guy who's been DNP'd, you feed them because they're hot hand, not take their shots away because you care for one guy's feelings. What up, Jeff? Make sure
what up, Jeff?
The show, man. He does NBA content, Lakers content, and MLB content, especially for the Dodgers. But we'll see y'all hopefully in the World Series or somebody, man. We got to see them Rangers first.
Yeah, we're going to see them in the World Series, right?
Yeah, we'll see them Rangers first. We'll see y'all. We're going to see if y'all overrated this time to us. But shout out to Jeff. I appreciate you, Jeff. I remember that, man. I'm telling you, I remember that. Y'all shouldn't have did that.
That was a, you know how it is, bro.
I feel fans. You know, it says it's okay. It still was Rangers fans. I got you. It's some good ones in the bunch. You feel me? But the rest of them,
I'm spraying everybody.
Out there yelling overrated. So I'm gonna remember that. If y'all see us again, that's all I'm gonna say. Just remember that same energy, man.
Nah, I hear you.
The same energy. Noah says, I know J Kid benched THJ, but you finally benched THJ when he went 0 from 6 from 3. It feels like, especially with them comments, that he only came here to try to save THJ's career. Wow. Nancy says, I know during playback there was talk about the locker room. Do you think he's starting to lose the locker room or has already? I've already said starting to look like it.
I mean, if you see Jason, you see Luka and Kyrie taking accountability in the post games, and you hear Luka commenting about schemes. I mean, things are starting to. It might be a little chink in the armor. I don't know. I don't want to put too much into it and misread it or whatever. But I mean, supposedly also Luka gave him a look when THJ was in the game. I said, it says something about the scheme. Luka and Kyrie being the leaders of the team and taking accountability when the coach doesn't do it.
Bro, that was Luka's fault, man. But I mean, still yell at him. It's all good as far as the team. But that pass to Tim Hardaway Jr. was definitely Luka's turnover too. And he got mad at Tim. Tim was standing stationary for like 5 seconds, and Luka.
It's like when he threw out of bounds.
Yeah, he threw out of bounds, and he got mad at him and looked at it. I was like, oh, okay, but I wouldn't have blamed Tim for that. But I would have blamed you, Luka.
Yeah, because I didn't know what he wanted them to do there. He wanted him to continue to keep going, or what
I
was
don't know what he wanted. Tim was just standing there, like, waiting for the pass, and he overthrew him all the way over there. And Tim, like, what the hell? And he was like, and turned around and yelled at the sideline and all. But it's just frustration. He's just frustrated at Tim. He feels like everything that's going on is Tim Hardaway's fault. Like most fans are doing right now. Like, it is what it is. And that's why I'm trying to get off the Tim Hardaway train, because it's not really.
That's Jason Kidd's fault, bro.
It's Jason Kidd. Yep, it's Jason Kidd's fault. Henry also says, how does one coach consistently have a team underprepared? Carlisle ran circles. Nick Nurse did also. Better team than the Western Conference Finals and will underperform because of a bald skittle of a coach. Yikes. Gee.
Shots are being fired today.
Absolutely. Jenna Kim said we should have kept getting DJJ involved. Sorry, half the THJ shots could have went to him or try another player like Hardy. He's focused on one player when it's a team game. What up, Jaime? He says, like 99% of Mavericks Twitter, I've seen enough. I'd rather get someone like Mark Jackson or Kenny Atkinson. You know what?
I ain't mad at Kenny Atkinson.
I forgot about Kenny, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Kenny, man.
We can go get Kenny. That's a good one, Jaime.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. You know, I like Kenny.
Yeah, Precision says kid needs to be in the unemployment line due to straight trash. Couldn't coach to save his life. Yeah, I'm on that Kenny train, bro. That's it. I couldn't think of a coach. He's the one. I'll take Kenny Atkinson. Noah says more because we geek Relle. It definitely helped with my mental.
Yeah, help with mine too, Noah.
Noah says J-Kid cares more about helping THJ than getting wins for the team. I understand now why he plays THJ so much. Yeesh. Here's Chris
sitting on the bench.
Shout out to Chris. He said the Fire Jason Kidd revolution is alive.
Oh, Chris, I need to ask you too. Are you selling those shirts?
Yeah, he's the one that at the game, guys.
Yeah, that's the Fire Chris. That's the one who got they kicked out for the Fire Chris. I mean, for the Fire Mark Cuban. I mean, well, Mark Cuban.
Fire Mark Cuban, then Fire Jason Kidd.
Yeah, then Fire Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. Hey, let us know, man, if you selling those shirts and stuff, man, because I want to get a shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to get one too. Let us know, Chris. Shoot, let everybody know, because I bet there's a bunch of people in the Glow Yard that like to buy one too, Chris.
Hey, matter of fact, move that comment out the way.
Uh-huh.
You see our names, Chris? We on that train.
Yeah. Please put a link in the comments if you got one.
Yeah.
Nancy says, Luka said in a post game when they asked him how he felt about Timmy's slump, he said it's frustrating. Yikes. Noah said the last time THJ had a good game, Blackbeard was still stealing treasure chests, and we still trying to get him good looks.
Yeah, Chris said he just had one shirt made.
Okay,
that's okay.
You better get it. You better start that, Chris. You got the revolution going. Austin says, I just hope y'all right. That kid is losing the team. Maybe Luka and Kai will be okay with him getting fired. After all, we need prayers.
I mean, I'm not guaranteed. I'm not saying for sure that's what the case is, Austin. I hope. I'm just picking up on like small things. Like I said, when he kind of made a comment about Luka made a comment about the scheme, and him giving looks to Jason Kidd when he had Tim Hardaway in there stinking up the joint. Or, like I said, with Kyrie and Luka being the one taking responsibility for the losses. Like I said, they taking responsibility for the Boston loss. Who fault was it? They taking responsibility for a guy who decided to completely change up the lineup and put all smalls in there in the third quarter. Why are you taking responsibility, Luka? That's not your fault. You were doing your job.
He was.
He sabotaged you. So,
as he always does. Noah says, why are we not good in closeouts? Just stay on your man. I don't know what Kyrie was doing. He just left Tobias wide open in the corner. But J-Kid don't teach closeouts in practice, I guess.
It's not that they don't teach closeouts. Like somebody just said a minute ago, no, it's this gimmicky defense. Yeah, it's this gimmicky defense they supposedly play. Yeah. Like you got guys on a team, man, that's good enough to play one-on-one basketball on defense. You got PJ, you got DJJ, you got Josh Green. If you let those guys operate, stick to one guy on the perimeter or whatever the case is, then those guys will stay home on guys. But we don't do that.
Nope. Talked about that all the way back in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, exactly. So, but now I always thought that we did the scheme because you didn't have a center. Mm-hmm. You still got two centers. You still doing that gimmicky scheme stuff, bro. Like,
yep. That means Jason Kidd not good. Gina Kim says, I wish he would have cared about Green's feelings when he was struggling, but instead he played with his minutes. Shout out to Holiday. Kid likes playing mind games for no reason. I don't understand why he has to do that.
I said that last year, Gina, when people was it last year or year before? Yeah, last year. We had Christian Wood last year. I said the dude pick and choose who to have these little certain way he coaches with people. He started talking about the whole earning your minutes. Notice who he's talking about, who need to earn their minutes. When we got guys out here just stinking up the joint, we didn't hear him say they need to earn their minutes. Nope. It's continue to keep giving them shots. And this is like, well,
it don't make sense. It's just
it don't make sense. Exactly, it's a contradiction, bro. He's a walking contradiction for sure.
Yep.
So,
Hami says the one major thing that having new ownership is they have no ties to players. Sure. Latte says I lied. This is going to be real last comment since we got two-way guys. You think AJ will be a good replacement for DJJ? Greg Brown is also a good honorable mention to move up the roster. Well, AJ now got a official contract.
Yeah. So he fills that last spot.
And I don't know, man. I'm not out on DJJ. He's got me 21 today. So I'm fine with Jason Kidd.
It's about opportunity, like you said. It's about opportunity, bro.
Jason Kidd. Curbside, what up? He said, is it me or did Kidd lose the locker room or did the loss to the Celtics and Cavs take the soul of the Mavs?
Well, when like somebody said, when players can't get certain rhythms and you're toying with the rotations and stuff like that, things that work, you're not going back to it. You see that certain lineups and certain players aren't playing well or lineups ain't working well, and he sticks with that. But the ones that do work, he's like, no, I gotta tinker with it. It's like that takes a lot of people. That takes the energy out of the locker room, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what it is, Curbside.
Noah says, I don't feel confident anymore against any team, even the Pistons, which can be a good thing. We are playing the Pistons soon. And maybe if we lose that game, then J.K. is fired, but I doubt it. Austin says, man, honestly, how y'all think Luka and Kai feeling about the team and Kidd? I don't know, man. You hear one way, you hear on one side, they say that it's their guy and they love him and they go down on the ship with him. And on the other side, when you look at the game, it don't look that way like they want to. So I don't know.
Maybe they got to say that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know.
Tone says, Kidd definitely not going to get a tech for anyone now, knowing his job is on the line. He might be done as a head coach, period, and need to save all the money he can, get him out of here. Yeah, I think he might be done as a head coach if he's done on this team. They were almost about to get rid of him before.
Hey, and maybe Nico can call the teams behind Jason Kidd back and sabotage him like he tried to do Christian Wood.
Noah says the Mavs think Luka is loyal and he ain't never going to leave. They're going to think he's Dirk. I hope Luka leaves just to leave Dallas a sour taste in their mouth. I would be disappointed though. Sheesh. Yeah. School said this is We Talk Mavs featuring Gina Kim. Don't be hating School, man. Austin says Kid gonna be like Luka Kai, go out there and play. I'll watch, shaking my head. That ain't a coach. Gina Kim said we really had Legler getting people on the Mavericks train just for us to be disappointing. I hope he can see it's Kid's fault and call out the coaching. Daniel said even though the Mavericks lost, they still have an outside chance to get in that 6th seed. They just need to play better and hope the defense comes around. I feel you. Dave says Indiana lost to the Spurs, so you know they are hungry next game for a win. With Kid worrying about THJ, I can see us taking another L. Since he can't play Gafford, they have centers who can shoot threes. Yeah, and we can't beat the Eastern Conference, so it is what it is. Bro, that makes you miss Dirk. Like, I'm sorry, Dirk, for anything I've ever said, man. Like, we should just walk through Eastern Conference like it was easy, man. Like, oh, that's nothing. Milwaukee Bucks, what? Okay. Game winning shot.
Hold on, who was Dirk's coach?
Don Nelson, Avery Johnson, Rick Carlisle.
And which one of those coaches you wouldn't take over Jason Kidd right now?
Avery Johnson right now.
Exactly.
Noah says Cuban is out of power, but it still feels like Cuban is in power. Maybe it's just me. I mean, we won't see the real effect of Cuban being out of power until maybe like the off season, Noah. Like Jason Kidd and them are still in their job. So we'll see. We'll see the offseason as far as the ownership, what they'll do. Gina Kim says, Kidd tried saying we got beaten because Boston played team ball, but he needs to look at himself and do the same thing. We need better schemes because Luka being our only game plan ain't going to work. Hey, Raul, I got a question for you. Since Jason Kidd has taken over the team, how is the offense different or better than when we had Rick Carlisle?
It ain't.
What do we do on offense different or better?
We're a better 3-point shooting team under him, it felt like.
Is that it? You feel like as far as anything, how do we play different? That's what I'm saying. Like, what changed as far as usually when you get a new coach, your offense changed?
It felt like it flowed a little bit better with him. Like a lot of people are saying, it's just like Luka, just give Luka the ball and then he'll figure it out type thing. Which this is what goes back to us talking about getting players around Luka to make it easier for him. We still should not be just heavily dependent on Luka for everything, every inch of the offense, bro. that kind of goes back to what I was asking you yesterday or the day before yesterday on the last show when we had that 4-guard lineup and you had Maxey in there, and I asked you, hey man, who in there is going to generate offense? We're still asking that question, bro.
I agree with you, but let me ask you this though. When we were Rick Carlisle, though, we stayed the top 5 offense, though, right?
Yes.
Even number 1 historic and all that. We fighting. We fighting to stay a top 10 offense now with Jason Kidd. And then before with Jason Kidd, Western Conference Finals run, he had that top 10 defense, almost top 5, right? Other than that, though, how much better has his defense been than Rick Carlisle's? That's all I'm saying. Like, what's changed? What philosophy?
Rick Carlisle definitely wasn't out here playing no gimmicky defense either.
Nah, we just had a bad defense. You feel me? Like, and we didn't have the best players either to play defense. So maybe that's
Rick Carlisle definitely didn't have a Lively and a Gafford.
Nah, but now like Jason Kidd has the players, we're still struggling to be a good defensive team, and we're not that good offensively anymore as we used to be.
Matter of fact, I'll give you an example. When last time Rick Carlisle had 2 good centers, what did he do?
Went to the championship and won it.
Oh, okay. And were we picked to win a championship that year?
No.
Okay, so that sounds
like he had defensive players and we had a decent defense.
It sounds like coaching to me.
I know we got super chat.
Let's see. Jay with the $5 dono. He said it's embarrassing. Mavs made Kelly Oubre look like Kobe out there. Do y'all think Gafford plays bad perimeter defense? That's the reasoning for him not playing from what we heard. I don't think so. I don't think he plays bad enough, man, to not play him at all, man. Because if that's the case, Jay, then why the hell is Tim Hardaway still playing?
Yeah.
And he's the worst defender on the team.
And Maxey be getting cooked straight up too.
And I was just about to say that. Did we not see the Boston game where Max was getting cooked on all facets of defense? Whether it be on the inside, off the dribble, on the perimeter, post ups, like he was getting killed on all facets of the defensive side of basketball, bro.
They for some reason they overrate Maxey's but underrate Gafford's, if that makes sense. Like I guess it's because Maxey was undrafted, but like Maxey helps out on the help side. He'll give you a block maybe every couple games where he give you a nice block and you're like, wow. But Gafford gets you 2 blocks a game, and Maxey get destroyed 1-on-1.
And not only that, like the part that gets me about Jason Kidd and them, or you hear these folks who are backing up Jason Kidd and what he's saying when they say that, oh, Gafford's getting cooked on the perimeter, that's why he's not playing. How many centers do y'all know in the league can stay in front of people on the perimeter? And we never see them get taken out the game playing 5 minutes.
And that's why he's supposed to be your backup center, not your starter. Lively's your starting center.
Hell, we talk about Rudy Gobert getting cooked on the perimeter all the time. And guess what? He still gives you 35 minutes a game or whatever it is. So that's the stupidest excuse I ever heard in my life, bro.
Because most good coaches make teams adjust to them.
Thank you.
Jason Kidd will win an adjustment and then change the adjustment to like help out the other team.
The thing is, too, if Gafford gets cooked one time, they're taking him out.
Yep.
Won't you go watch a Minnesota game? If Rudy Gobert gets cooked on the perimeter, you think they're taking him out for the rest of the game?
If Maxey
that's what a good coach does. Not Jason. What Jason Kidd does is make excuses, bro. He does not want to play bigs, y'all. He don't want to play bigs. Let's just be real about it. He don't like bigs. He like guys like Maxi Kleber, bro. That's why he's not playing Gafford. They just use the excuse of him getting cooked on the perimeter not to play him, bro.
If Maxey gets cooked, is he pulled?
No.
Okay. Man, maybe it's just the pulling of the big guys. Pause. Is that what it is? They gotta. But then Dwight Powell, I don't know. It don't make sense.
Like I said, that's an excuse they use, bro, just to not play the guy.
Yep.
Like I said, if that was the case, then why did you give up a first-round pick for this guy? If that's not what you wanted.
Yep.
You wasting first-round picks.
Yep. Curbside said, are we watching the slide of the Mavs out of the playoffs? Or is there hope left to get us back on track in time? I mean, there's hope because we got a good team. It's just there's not hope because we got Jason Kidd.
So I see why he's asking that because they mentioned that today. This was the same point last year where we started sliding.
Yep.
And we're already 0-2 right now in March.
Yep.
Jason Kidd can't get out of his own way, bro.
Do you fire him now, bro? Do you fire him now? What is the worst that could happen? That's what I'm saying now. Like, is this firing him? Is that the worst thing that could happen? Or like, you already seen what Jason Kidd has done last year. So that's the worst that could happen right there. And we got Lively. We lucked up and got the 10th pick last year, right?
Right.
Say we don't get it this year. We don't got no picks in the draft. We got a second rounder now, I think.
Yeah, we got a second rounder.
Okay. Nancy says, congrats on your sponsor. I was praying that you guys would get one. Hopefully this is just the beginning, guys. Really appreciate you both. Same, Nancy. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
You know what? If we were to miss the playoffs and didn't get our draft pick, they would use Tim Hardaway Jr. in that second to try to get back in the first, at the end of the first, bro. Because that's all the Mavericks can do. So it'd be like a small like leap of faith to try to do something.
So then you can't make that major move that we've been sitting there talking about they can make over the offseason, bro.
Nope. Yep. Gina Kim says, I've given Kyle a lot of chances. Tuesday, I need him to play better than Luka and carry the same load. He gets one more chance for me. Jet says, Adrian Griffin sucks. I hate him. I want to get Terry Stotts since he knows the Mavs. Kenny Atkinson, Dave Holger, Mark Jackson is just getting old at this point. Why is it not obvious? He also says, obvious that we need to play Hardy. We gave up a first round for Gafford, and J. Kidd has only given him 5 minutes per game the last 7 games. It's a shame we won't see the full potential of this team because of coaching. Noah says, beside the Mavs, I'm a Dodgers fan, and this is our year. We ain't first round X's this year. We got Shohei Ohtani, the GOAT. He ain't gonna be pitching though.
Yeah, we're gonna see about them Dodgers, man.
I mean, y'all always have talent, man.
Oh yeah, they definitely always got talent.
Always have talent. You just Daniel says, mathematically, we have a chance to get out of the play-in, but the players are going to have to step up and play defense moving forward, or better defense moving forward. When we won 7 straight, we were ranked number 1 in the defensive rate. Yep. Dave says, when you see Luka getting mad at THJ, when he made a bad pass to THJ, just shows the frustration level of Luka with the coaching and playing THJ. He was angry at the game with the Cavs too, due to Kid. Precision said Green needs to go to the bench and be replaced with DJJ. It is what it is. Whatever. I don't care. I just want Jason Kidd to do something. Gina Kim said, dang.
That's the problem. He doing too much or something.
Yep. Dang. So not only is Kid making the fans hate THJ, but he's making Luka frustrated with the man too. Kid really got to go. Noah says, I know Luka ain't that stupid. He knows what good schemes are. If he didn't, he wouldn't have brought up schemes. Yes.
Did you ever hear him bring up schemes with Rick Carlisle?
No.
Funny how that works. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What up, Bizarre Maverick? He says, the way Luka and THJ have been lately, I really believe THJ has been saying all the negative stuff to his pops. Or even Luka just done with his pops.
Probably done with both of them.
Yeah, just like, bro, what's going on? That's your family. Like, your family keeps throwing slugs at me.
Hold on.
Nope, I forgot.
Noah with the 199 dono says, my Dodgers had talent, but we got talent now. Talent now. Okay, yeah. Talent now. Okay, I hear you.
I remember when we gave y'all Manny Machado, Noah. Y'all ain't even won that year.
Hey, shout out to the Jeff, man. Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, man. We'll see. Shout out to them Braves too, man. Between the Dodgers and the Braves, man, y'all got to do something. Let's see, where was that, bro? Let me forget. Okay. Gina Kim says we should all buy the shirts and pick a day where we can go to the game so we can start the Fire Kid chants. They can't kick us all out. I feel you.
Yeah, we got to start having Chris. Somebody got to have Chris back out there, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got to have his back. It should be like a crew. They can't just throw out a whole bunch of people or you'll be on the news and all that, and then Jason Kidd will be on the news then. Noah says Luka can't be a coach killer. I don't care. The media will say he is, but the glow y'all won't. Yeah, absolutely not, Noah. Daniel said also the Mavs converted A.J. Lawson to a standard contract. So basically they chose the younger wing in Lawson that won't play over a vet Marcus Morris, who can give you solid minutes at small forward. I'm not mad at it. Div says Gimmicky D was great in Milwaukee his first year, just like the Mavs, but now people figured him out. And it's over. Dude is not a good coach. We need a real coach. Get Mark Jackson. Salam says, is Kid running these lineups out of spite? The bench of some players is head scratching. Benching of some players is head scratching. I feel you.
Yeah, Salam, and he's doing it at the wrong time. That's the crazy part. Like, why do you wait till now to do this? You should be helping us get over that hump, man. You like, you know what? I don't like that guy. I'm just not gonna play him at all. Tim, you get 35 minutes now. It's like, why are you doing this now? We was to the home stretch and you decide to do this now, bro. That's the part that made me mad about Jason Kidd, bro. Y'all know how he is. He was stubborn as a player.
Div says Mark Jackson should be the guy winning the chips in Golden State. He got fired for BS. This man deserves to start a new dynasty with us. Let's do it. I mean, Dallas already known for controversy and all, and it's not really that controversial. So, I mean, go ahead. Noah says maybe kids set THJ this game because he's doing the thing. Well, I set THJ in the second half and we lost, so it's not THJ. That's the mind games he plays. I said that in playback.
Yeah, that sound like him, man. That sound like him.
I'm surprised he ain't saying nothing about that to the post game.
He always do if it's a player like a Tim Hardaway or Maxey or Powell, he always finds ways to justify playing those guys.
Yep.
He'll do that. It's that one thing that he used to justify them, but everybody else, oh no, it's got to be a plethora of things before I switch it up on them. It's like, come on, man.
Yep. Gina Kim said, King, I was thinking the same thing when you said kid might be putting out the lineups. Twitter coaches want to just prove a point that it doesn't work because we all know he's petty. Yes. Yep. What up? Maverick again says the way Luka and THJ have been lately, I really believe THJ has been saying all the negative stuff to his pops. Yeah, said that last time. But yes. Austin says someone needs to bring the liquor to practice and put it in kid's office so he can get that DUI and make ownership fire. You gotta be tripping sometimes, man. Div says, I hope people know that Luka talks highly of LeBron and watching him play. So you know what LeBron taught him. Get the F out if the team fails at the front office, like how LeBron left the Cavs. You remember that? That's a good point, Div. LeBron is one of Luka's idols. So he saw what he was doing and how he moved. He's his favorite player, so he probably don't have much of a problem doing it too. Gina Kim said, how come the Bucks can fire all these coaches, but we still have ours? Giannis told his organization he wasn't re-signing until something changed, and they went and got Dame. Luka might need to put pressure on them. He asked for sentence for the last 3 years. Noah says, I feel like Luka would be a better coach by himself than J Kidd and all his yes men.
That's why he never hired a qualified coach behind him, bro. He knew what he did, and he knew what he did in LA. He's scared somebody gonna do it to him.
Precision said the tempo was faster finally. Austin said this makes you really see how much of a beast the big German really was. Yeah. School said watch the Celtics game and they are very well coached. They know their philosophy, threes and paint. They hunt the mismatch regardless of the player early in possession. Us, not so much. Precision said I'm sick of just straight ISO. It's so predictable. There is barely cut screens, back doors. Yes.
And you know what's funny about that, Precision? When we was on that win streak, we were getting a lot of that.
Yep. Pace. Steven, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, I mean, at this point, it's a joke. At the start, it was a smart idea to rest the white, but we clearly need him to win us these clutch games. I feel you, Steven, man. I'm
Stevie, wow.
Kareem Abdul, man. He's sitting on the bench. Gina Kim said exactly. Luka has help. We shouldn't keep depending on him. Luka loves his guards more than his centers, or his kid loves his guards more than his centers. I honestly don't think he knows how to use them, so he just makes an excuse to not play them. School says facts, Relle. Knicks have a top defense that Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein play the whole game. Yep. Austin says, I feel Gaff is the new C. Wood, classic JK BS. You say Rashawn Holmes?
You said JaVale McGee?
Noah says, without the free throws, Maxey would have got 0 points and he still played 25 minutes. At some point, if he has stretch 5, he got to shoot threes and make them, right, bro?
That's what I was told. I don't know.
If that's why you planning for 5-out basketball and he don't shoot the ball, then what does it matter?
And then why they got him in there? Because the kid want to play 5 out?
I thought so.
If you play 5 out, then how you going to have a guy at the 5 that don't go out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Noah says, at this point, I'd rather have Derek Lively shoot the 3. You feel me? Like,
I mean, look, if you're gonna do 5 out, you got another guy. You got another power forward, 6'10" on the bench, and Markieff Morris that can stretch the floor.
And he'll take shots. I know he'll take the shots.
And he'll defend too. He tough. Yep. But what do I know? You know.
Noah says, I think if it was just Lively and Maxey, I believe Kid would still play Maxey more minutes than Lively. I told y'all, if Joker was a center on this team, they wouldn't have got Joker in the fourth quarter. Joker's playing power forward beside Maxey Kleber. I think I'm playing. Vaughn says top teams have dropped coverage bigs like Wolves and even Bucks, so I don't take the BS that Gaff is just a bad perimeter as reasons why his playing time got cut big time. Feel you,
Thank you, Vaughn. That's what I just said. Thank you. It's like that's an excuse that Jason Kidd puts out there, and you got the folks who eat up everything Jason Kidd says, and they just go with that.
Yep.
Like you just said, you saw somebody else name out the Knicks. Shout out to Freezy. He in here right now. The Knicks 2 centers. They're not taking those dudes off the court for nothing.
Nope.
Any of those top teams in the league that got centers, they're not taking them off the court. There's no excuse. Like every center in the league is gonna get beat by a perimeter guy. That's just what's gonna happen.
Yep.
So to use that excuse, like this guy just constantly getting beat, like he's the only center that it happens to, is the dumbest excuse I ever heard in my life. You just want to play. You just want a reason to put Maxey at the 5. So it goes back to what I just said at a minute ago. If that's what you wanted, why did we use a first-round pick for Gafford? That's a first-round pick you could have just saved.
Yep. Precision says, fire that clown. Noah says, if we fire him now, are we going to get worse? No other coach will play Maxey more than Gafford. That's what I'm saying, Noah. Gina Kim said they used the same defense excuse with Wood, but he was giving you points consistently, and his defense was better than Tim's. Imagine if we had Wood with Lively and Gaff on the team now. Imagine our lineup right now with our forwards and centers being P.J. Washington, Christian Wood, and Derek Lively.
No, what you talking about, man? That's not the lineup. The lineup would be Maxey Kleber, and you throw in any number of guards you want. That's the lineup.
Austin says, I like how King said in playback that playing the draft is dangerous. We don't need to be playing with Luka's loyalty. The kid don't owe us nothing.
Sound like you was preaching today.
Gina Kim says, I don't know what more we can do. Where do we go now? I don't want these easy wins against easy teams. I want statement wins. Beat the Celtics, beat the Nuggets, beat these contenders. And now we back to not being able to beat the easy teams, Gina Kim. Oh.
Yeah, we just lost to this. I ain't saying 7 seasons are easy, but we just lost to them without Joel Embiid. We just beat them a few weeks ago.
Yep. Gina Kim also says Tim Hardaway Sr. must have gotten to Kid or something because Kid's quotes sound just like him. Senior wanted Tim more involved and now, and no Kid wants him more involved too, and now Kid wants him involved. Yes. Lawrence Tears, what up? Freezy says salute, salute, salute. What up? Definitely check out Freezy and them for all your New York Knicks and NBA actually information. Check them out on YouTube, y'all. And other medias as well. Search and Destroy, I see you. What up?
What up, man?
Jeff and all them over there, man. Appreciate you. Search and Destroy. Noah, he also says if we was a second or at least a 4th seed, then I wouldn't be too upset about him trying out lineups. But we are the 8th seed for crying out loud. Yeah. What we say earlier, Ro, what you say? You sent to me about the 20 games to find out if a big man, if the small ball, this dude think we can waste 20 more games, bro.
Oh, you want to read that to the people?
You got it on the screen? Or you want me to just read it? Because I got it.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and read it, bro.
All right. Give me a second.
Brace yourself with this one. Some of y'all probably heard this already, but brace yourself.
Yeah, I said it in playback, but I'm going to say it again to the folks.
Yeah, shout out to Bro Law. He sent me this today, man. I got mad at work.
Yep. Where'd it go? Chuck. Okay. So Reggie told Relle that Kid told Chuck Cooperstein that Gafford and Lively play less minutes because they have 20-plus games to see if the small 5 lineup works with Maxey. He also says when you have a healthy team, someone has to sacrifice. Bro, this dude is ridiculous. This dude needs an IQ test. That's how I feel. What 20 games do we have to figure that out? And how are we going to figure out the big man lineup?
King, we waited this long for us to finally get healthy. We waited this long for us to finally get 2 big men. We waited this long to finally get a defensive wing. And you wait until now. We have the chance to be top 6 in the West, the most competitive conference in the league. We have a chance to be a top 6 team, and you wait until now to start doing this. You wait until now to start doing this. And the stuff that you're doing and the stuff that you're saying makes no sense at all, bro.
Contradictions over and over.
Like I said, the part that makes me mad is this is not going to fall on anybody else but Luka. Luka has nothing to do with the lineups. Luka has nothing to do with you deciding to put Maxey in there with 4 guards. That's going to fall on Luka. You got idiots on Twitter right now. All this stuff going on right now, they're blaming him. You do not care because it doesn't fall on you. Tim McMahon are not blaming you. Hoop Collective is not blaming you. Stephen A. Kendrick Perkins, the Odd Couple, whoever you want to name, they're not blaming Kid. They're blaming Luka for this. That's selfish. I just don't believe this, man. That's the dumbest quote I ever heard in my life, King. You wait till 20 games left in the season to toy with the lineup, bro.
When you spent the first round on another big.
2 first-round picks. I'm done, bro. I'm gonna let y'all talk for the rest of the show. I'm done, bro.
They gave Maxie that golden pinky toe. Yeah, he got that Midas touch.
Nico got to get Kid out of here, man.
Bro, that is
Nico
wild.
got to get Kid out of here, bro.
Bro, we got to have like a compilation
That's
of
selfish,
Kid
King.
quotes, bro. They got to have it. When he's gone, it has to be like a compilation of Kid quotes put on.
You making a joke about it, talking about you got to give Tim Hardaway
KFC.
chicken. What the hell are you talking about?
Didn't nobody laugh in that conference room, bro?
And I'm so mad at our media, bro. Not putting no pressure on this guy.
Bro,
They're not putting no pressure on Jason King. I swear to you, if we was in New York, if we was in LA, Boston, Chicago, there'd be pressure on this guy right now.
Bro, one of them
How
got
the
to be a
top
martyr.
5 market, and you can't create no type of pressure on this guy.
One of them have to be a martyr, man, and just tell them that you stupid. When they go, when they sit there talking to him, you say, man, this is stupid what you doing, Jason Kidd, man. It's not funny. I think the fans want better than this, but bro, they no longer gonna be reporters. They're gonna get their credentials taken away. You know how this works. We're not new to this. You've seen this team over and over again. As long as Mark Cuban is here, you gotta play the role.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. Where is Tim McMahon at now?
He's playing the role. He's in the background.
Where's Tim Cato at?
They only asked him. You ever notice? No knock to Tim Cato in them, but like Tim Cato don't ask the real hard questions.
That's what
he go back and write something that would make sense, but it's like, yo, just tell him in front of his face what you're about to write. Tell him what you're about to write. That's how I feel, and that's probably why he responds the way he responds. He says some of the condescending things because he reads what they say. Jason Kidd pays attention to stuff. He already said that. So he's saying, like, they have to stand up for themselves and ask or talk to Jason Kidd. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that.
He got more pushback in Milwaukee, bro.
Yep. He went where it was safe. Bro, Rick Carlisle told Mark Cuban to get Jason Kidd, and Mark Cuban said, okay.
Bro, like I said, I'm born and raised in Dallas, bro. This media is soft, bro. We trash out here, bro. These dudes are soft as hell.
Hey, that's why you made your
focus on the darn sorry Cowboys, but then don't push no pushback on the Mavericks, bro. This is crazy to me, bro.
That's why your major teams are seen as jokes. No disrespect to you.
No, it's true.
The Rangers just turned it around. Luckily, y'all got the Rangers and the Stars and all that, but
the Rangers ain't even like our number one team.
That's what I'm saying. They are least favorite. They are least popular teams that's showing off. The ones is the popular ones are jokes. Austin says, why don't Luka or Kai just freeze Kid out, run your own plays, refuse subs, etc.? I don't care. Well, I don't know. I mean, then it's going to be another story, Austin, about Luka. Man, it's just like a lose-lose, man. This team is Spencer Dinwiddie right, though, man. He wasn't trying to take shots. He was just keeping it real, man. This team is just soft.
That's why I don't understand. That's why I said on Twitter, I don't know why folks got mad.
Yeah, he was like, this is a nice place to be. It's nice. You understand it, but like, it's kind of like it coddles you a little bit when you need to be.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, that's all he's saying. It's the truth. Like,
man, Jason Kidd them coddle the wrong people, bro.
And then Mark Cuban did some spiteful stuff right behind it, like somebody scorned and came behind it and showed that picture of that Gafford. But then your coach plays in 5 minutes. The guy that got 30 points in the game 7 with Luka Doncic, but you put somebody in a jersey covered up of his name, putting Gafford on there, and then your coach don't even play him but 5 minutes a game. Mark Cuban, bro, he needs a reality check. He got money. You know, when folks get money, they think they're untouchable and they can do whatever they want to do. He needs a reality check, bro. Oh, you can read that. I'll go back to Jenny Caps.
Joe with the $4.99 don't know. He's a Glow Yard member. He said missed participating this past week and a half. There has to be a correlation between me and being absent in this losing streak. Yeah, man. Yeah, Joe.
Take the simulation. Yeah, Jim. I mean, I said Jim, Joe. Yeah, Joe. I'm sorry. You're going to get me next time for saying that. I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean that. We know Richard go by Dick, though. He a Dick. We found that out in Toronto when Grady Dick and it was around pause. He was
bro,
like,
I had to fast forward y'all on that one.
I was like,
I had a whole hour long pause. Like, yo, y'all in here wilding, man.
It was so many Grady Dick jokes, man. Oh,
Like
man.
girls like I came in at the wrong time, bro.
Oh, my goodness, man.
K Choice, that was K Choice. I came in at the wrong time.
Yeah, he walked right in like, oh, what am I here? Gina Kim says, I'm happy DJJ had a good game at least because he's been off these past couple of games. I hope he's finally back to the same DJJ from the beginning of the season who hits most of the shots. Let's hope. He looked good tonight, though.
Yeah, but he'll play today, Gene, and then only get like 5 minutes
the next game. Daniel said, I hope that we play better, but someone needs to put some sense into Kid that he can't play Maxey at the 5 almost 20 minutes a game, 20 plus minutes a game off the bench. You got a backup big and Gafford to use.
Who gonna tell him, Daniel?
Noah says, Ro, I didn't hear about Kid being a selfish. What selfish thing was he doing? I believe it, though. Just to not take accountability. But go ahead, bro.
Well, no. So, if you probably talk about what I was talking about earlier with him being a player, this is a lot of people think that he's just doing this as a coach. This is Jason Kidd's MO for his whole entire career in the NBA, from being a player and being a coach. Matter of fact, hold on, King. Let me find that video, bro.
You gonna link it?
I don't know if they can click on it if I put it in here. I can try.
Okay. Well, I mean, they can type it themselves if they can.
Yeah, let me see.
Better than nothing, but I got you. I'll move on while you're doing that. School says, what was that Kid video you suggested today? Yep, he's gonna check it out for y'all. I think it was a beef history, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. So hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it down here in the comment section, y'all, so y'all can see it. This is on YouTube. Go to Secret Base.
Yep, Secret Base. Yep, look at their YouTube channel, Secret Base, y'all, and it'll be a beef history with Jason Kidd and coaches.
Yeah. And tell me, if y'all watch that video, tell me that don't sound like Jason Kidd now.
G the Kip says, I already seen some fans trying to switch up on PJ. It's gonna be every other game, Gina Kemp. Nancy says, why at the beginning of every third quarter does it become a parade to the layup with the lineup he has in there? Doesn't he see the same thing we do? I would think he does. But Salam says, are fans trolling with this? I hope Luka leaves. What the F or WTF? We can be upset about Kid and things, but don't hope for crazy. Yeah. Shouldn't hope for it, but they saying, man, at some point, Salam, they're getting tired of watching Luka be underappreciated by being on the Mavericks. I think that's what they're saying. So it's like, man, go somewhere else and get your appreciation because, like Jason Kidd costing you MVPs and stuff. If the Mavericks are going to keep him around.
So if y'all go to Secret Base's YouTube channel, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 5 videos down, y'all. It's Jason Kidd's beefed his way into being called a coach killer.
Yep.
That's the name of the video. Jason Kidd beefed his way into being called a coach killer. Look that video up, man. Y'all need to watch that.
Yep.
That really opened our eyes to a whole lot about Jason Kidd.
Gina Kim said, don't forget Joker said if Luka gets pissed off, he can join him in Denver. Don't forget that Joker and Giannis both said that Luka Doncic is the most skilled player they ever seen. What does that mean? Curbside says, on a positive note, when we have bad games or good games, I always look forward to watching We Talk Mavs. Feels like I'm talking to my homies after a good game and a therapist after bad games. Appreciate you, Curbside, man. So we do it for those exact purpose or reasons, I should say. Daniel says, I can't see us firing J.K. late in the season because there's only 21 games left. Plus, Cuban loves bringing back former players to coach our current team. I think it's a bad philosophy. I'd rather take Dirk right now than Jason Kidd. I'll let Dirk have a chance of coaching if he wanted to. Might as well give guys chances.
I can't type now.
Noah says, I know some people don't like Tibbs, but I would take Tibbs over any day over Kidd. At least Tibbs will play the players he's supposed to play. He'll play him in the ground, but he will play him. Gina Kim says, it's obvious Kidd is to blame when he has a history of being petty. I wish Wood and Holmes came out and trashed Kidd to let media know about the things that went on behind the scenes. Wait for their NBA careers to be over, Gina Kim. You'll hear. Precision says Kidd is psychotic. Wow. Gina Kim said, when did Kidd say that 20 games? We got 20 games left. We can't be wasting time. Who you telling, Gina Kim? Div says, I really believe Kidd is hoping that Cuban will step up and fire Nico and blame Nico for the players he got and that Kidd didn't want those guys, and that is why they are losing.
I posted a link, y'all, in the comment section. I don't know if it'll work, but
yeah, you might have to look it up and see. But Noah says, so Kidd is trying Maxey out for the last 20 games, and then all of a sudden he's going to throw Gafford right in the fire in the playoffs. I mean, Who knows? Daniel says, preach, Rel, preach, spitting facts before our very eyes about what is happening with his Mavs team, coached by J. Kidd. Fire. Div says, if Kidd did what he did last year, he would have been fired last year in New York, Lakers, or Boston. Boston, yes.
Yep.
Johnny B, he says, well, Golden State, he's a Glow Yard member as well. He says, well, Golden State, Sacramento, Phoenix, LA all lost, so somebody besides New Orleans Pelicans record stayed the same. So we didn't move up in the standings, but we didn't drop either. We just got to win Tuesday. Johnny B, do you believe that? You sound real positive now.
Would you put your house on it, Johnny?
Gina Kim said, we've already lost easy games this year because of us being injured, and now we got guys we need, but he doesn't play them.
Okay, it says the link works. Okay.
Austin says, guys, you know it really is Gaff's fault. He ain't playing. He should have said he a shooting guard or a small forward and come in hunched over. Then he would be playing 30 minutes easily. True, Austin. Precision said one reporter got cursed out and everybody sitting there thumb scored to speak up. Yeah, it was Tim McMahon.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. Precision. If this was New York or anywhere else, bro, they've been asking me. Matter of fact, Brooklyn. When he was in Brooklyn, they was killing him in Brooklyn. So,
Aaron says,
I'm here.
Aaron, I should say, says, I think the only way Luka gets help is if Dirk Nowitzki goes to Mark Cuban himself and says things need to change. Luka clearly needs help.
You know, Dirk not going to do that.
Yeah, Gina Kim said Nick from Locked On said he doesn't ask him anything because he knows Kidd will say the same thing over and over again. But Tim McMahon got to pressure him, but Kidd scared him off.
Who gonna stand on Jason Kidd, King?
They need us to save the day, bro. Don't save her. Gina Kim says they need to ask him about Hardy's minutes. Is he sacrificing Hardy too? How can Omax develop when he can't play real minutes? Lawson just got signed. Congrats, but he's only going to play garbage minutes. Yeah. Noah says, since my Mavs suck, one more thing about my Dodgers. We beat the Rockies today. This year's feeling different. It just does. It's every year, though, Noah.
Hey, y'all didn't beat us, though, Noah.
Daniel says maybe Mark Cuban would tell J. Kidd that he needs to play Gafford more of a maxi. Maybe he needs to get involved as well.
Oh, you being for real? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, they spent the first in Holmes to get Gafford for a reason. Hey. Oh man, Nancy says,
"Hey, same guy that didn't really do anything to Jason Kidd when Kidd pretty much went to the media and said, "Yeah, we're tanking because my boss told me to."
Yep. Nancy says, "Hey everyone, hit the like buttons. We have 117 people in here and 44 likes. Thanks, appreciate you, Nancy. Please, guys, please. And make sure y'all check out that link when y'all get a chance." Charles, a Glow Yard member, he said, "Good looks, Rel. Definitely watching that after the show." Gina Kim says, Luka is having a historical season right now, but instead of praise, he gets hate. It's Luka versus the world right now, and it's sad to see. Yep. Bizarre says, we've seen how Kidd was with Rick back when we traded for him. Rick pretty much backed off and let Kidd have his way, but it could have gone differently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, we're going to lose to the Pacers because Rick knows how to out-coach him.
Yeah, I'm nervous, man.
Aaron says, I'll stand up to J. Kidd, give me $3.50, and I'll tell him what he needs to hear. I feel you.
Sure, Aaron, I'll do it for free.
Hell yeah, I would, bro.
Just get me in the room.
I do it off my fandom alone.
Exactly. Just get me in the room. That's all I'm asking.
Jada Kim said, I don't think we should care about what Cuban thinks or wants because the new owner said he's our owner, not Cuban. We'll see this offseason. Noah says, Rel, come on now. We didn't have the greatest pitcher in this generation. We played against y'all. We got it next game. Y'all ain't going to have him this season either, Noah.
Yeah, he not pitching this season, though.
He ain't pitching at all this year.
He just had that surgery.
Yeah.
He 1 year away.
That Tommy John.
Yeah. He had
ain't this the second Tommy John?
No, I don't think so.
This ain't his second Tommy John?
Don't give me lying, bro.
I thought Shohei was injured before already, went from pitching and he came back and then he dominated like when he first started. I don't know, but
you probably think about somebody. You probably think of the because who was that you told me had two Tommy Johns? No, never mind. That's DeGrom. We got DeGrom. So he had two.
I think I'm not sure. I thought Shohei had something with his elbow already though early in his career, and that's why they like.
You might be right. I don't know. I thought he had one.
I'm not sure. I may be right. I may be wrong, but I'm saying at first I know they wanted to stop pitching him and all that because he was about to just be everyday player, DH and all that. But then his pitching turned around and all that. He started dominating, and then they started going from that. But I mean, he out next year though. Either way though.
Yeah, he's not pitching next year.
Yeah, and that Tommy John. I mean, it's a new day and age, but that still scares me. We got pictures coming off of Tommy John now, man. And I'm like,
yeah, we do too. We got two.
It may not be the same pitcher ever again, man. Like you got to hope. That's one of those like Achilles and stuff like that, where you got to be like, maybe this day and age it'll change, but it's not nice to have players that have it. Noah says, thanks for the links. The link to Relle. Definitely watching it after this. Daniel says, we better win tomorrow. Otherwise, I might have to go up to J Kid and really put out the X's and O's on how to be a head coach. You made to do it either way, Daniel. Gina Kim said, Kid is safe here. He feels safe, so no pressure is going to phase him. Yes. Gina Kim said, we got to get that dub. Other teams losing, so we just got to start winning always.
Yeah, that is always the case.
Yeah. Gina Kim says, but where do we go from here? Kid ain't going nowhere, so what do y'all think will happen from now on?
If I had to answer, Gina, I would tell you. I don't even know.
School said, Kid's first year, the players had a player leadership group who came up with 3 words for the team to live by. One was accountability. Kid hasn't been accountable yet.
That's why I don't have that. That's why we don't hear no more about that leadership. Oh, y'all talking about accountability? Not breaking this up. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah, Gina Kim said, would y'all keep Kid, but as an assistant coach and get a new head coach, or keep him as a head coach and have a better assistant coach? What's more realistic?
No.
Which
they
one
would
you
not keep Kid
as
they would not keep Kid as an assistant coach if they got a new head coach.
But she giving you a choice. You always get away from the question. She's saying, which one would you choose?
The answer gonna be, I don't want this Kid around the team at all. So all he gonna do is backstab the head coach like he did in LA.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frank Vogel.
Noah says, but we got Yamamoto, so we stack. Can't wait next season too. We ready? Yeah, I want to see Yamamoto. I want to see.
Yeah. How he looked? No, I didn't see how he looked.
Oh, he was a beast overseas, but I mean, it's baseball not as much. Usually when you're a beast overseas, not everybody though. We had Fujinami.
We had Yu Darvish.
Yu Darvish was nice though. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you one that was the opposite. Yeah. Really as dumb. He's still trying to get to where. So I think Yamamoto gonna be nice though. We'll see.
What happened to Godzilla in New York? Did he go back?
No, he got hurt, didn't he? Didn't he get hurt? I don't know. I think he got hurt.
Dang, where Almighty Finesse at when you need him, man?
I know, right? Jenny Kim said, I think with Kid, he should start with taking accountability. He only done it once this season, but now it's just excuses. I feel you.
Was that really accountability you were taking?
Not really. Daniel said, if I was the head coach, I would hire King as my assistant coach and Relle as my defensive coach. Hey, man.
Hey, everybody stay on your guy. Ain't gonna be none of that switching.
We'd win 60 games almost every year, yeah. Every year. I would take every game seriously.
I would change the starting lineup on Powell, Maxey, and Tim Hardaway in my starting lineup. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm asking Nico to fire Relle tomorrow. not now, as he say, but right now, bro. You right done. Gina Kim said, I'd rather Luka and Kai coach.
He said,
let's go get Steve Nash, man.
I knew it.
Let's go get Steve Nash. I don't even care right now.
Hey, that's what I've been saying. It's like, yeah, just like what Kai said when he was in Brooklyn. No, we don't need no coach.
My thing is,
Steve
Nash was, when they were healthy, Steve Nash was winning games, though, still. You feel me? Like Steve Nash was a toenail away from going to the second round of the championship, right? Ain't that what they always say?
Jason Kidd was a toenail from going into the play-in.
Oh, sorry. Gina Kim said, it sucks we have to take away these other players for Kid to stop playing them. He knows he should be playing the right guys, but won't for no reason because we got to get THJ open shots. Better open shots, Gina Kim.
Get him better open shots, but he the one that want to dribble it down and do that little get himself into a rhythm jumper and just be chunking it up off, all sideways and stuff, bro. Like,
I need Mavs blog or Panda Hank or somebody to show me a compilation of Tim Hardaway shots since he been on this streak, like this cold streak. I will bet my house. I bet my house that 85% of them are easy shots.
So
meaning
like
that somebody
like that one he went on the left side of the court where he like got the dude in the air, he went up on him for that little mid range on the left side of the goal and he missed it.
Yep. I would bet my house 85% of them are somebody is at least 6 feet, or not 6 feet, at least, about damn near 6 feet away from him. That's what we said. That's what I feel.
You said pandemic reach.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Gina Kim said, I trust in Nico, so he'll do something if the I guess
playoffs
in the offseason. Yes, in the
offseason. Okay.
Hopefully. Austin said, how y'all think the play-in looks? I feel like we need the 2-game spot. I feel so nervous if we have to win or go home game, and that's sad because I have all the faith in Luka and Kai. I mean, I don't have faith in the play-in at all. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If we fall beneath the 8th spot and we gotta win 2 to get in, bro, I'm scared as hell. If we like 9-10,
I'm scared just to get in there in general, bro.
Yeah,
be honest with you.
If we 9-10, we might go down. Like we might. If we play Golden State tomorrow, do you think we'll win? Right down tomorrow, and they just lost by like 50. You think the Mavericks?
Other than that game, they've been playing pretty solid.
So you think we beat them or no?
Right, I don't know. Now you should have asked me, do I think we'll win? Like it's part. No, do I think we'll lose? It's like, I would be surprised.
What up, Big J? He's a Glow Yard member. He said, "What up, fam? I can barely watch these games. I feel you, Big J, man."
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, "I'd take Ham right now." Yes. Noah said the Glow Yard should run the Mavs organization. It seemed like we do because Jason Kidd always battling us. And not just be us as far as the Glow Yard.
Battling that that lineup you be running out there every day.
Yeah, the Mavs fans though. Daniel said, I got us winning 124-114 on Tuesday against the Pacers. Luka gets his triple-double and Kyrie gets 25-plus points. I hope. Luka they got 4 in a row, right?
3
in a row? Okay. Gina Kim said, I'll be y'all assistant. Our team would be like the Celtics right now, and I'll do the post games too because I'm real, and y'all can take the nights off without answering questions. Appreciate you, Gina Kim. She said, congrats to Luka for the most triple-doubles. We'll stack up those wins sooner or later, hopefully. Aaron says J Kid talking about getting THJ open shots. That boy plays with Luka and Kyrie, and he will still take the dumbest shots possible. And his dad also said THJ is the best shooter on his team. Yeah. No. If Tim said that, then I no longer want to hear anything I said about basketball. If he thinks his son a better shooter than Kyrie Irving, I'm done. Yeah, he has there's nothing else Tim Hardaway Sr. you need to say about basketball, bro. Take his microphone away now.
Bro, they give anybody a mic nowadays, boy. That is crazy, bro.
Take it away.
All right, y'all. We're going to probably call it a night there, man. We definitely appreciate everybody. I know it wasn't a good one today, but it is what it is. I know everybody ready to get rid of old Jason Kidd, and I don't blame you guys. I think we tired, too. Y'all see me and King's name right here on the screen, man. Let's get that man up out of here, man. It don't get any better. I mean, history has shown that he's not going to change. He's one of the most stubborn people in the world, man. If y'all believe me, watch that video that I just sent y'all a link in the comment section, y'all. It's going to tell you everything about Jason Kidd. That's how he was as a player. So him as a coach, anything that we see now him as a coach should be a surprise. So, but yeah, man, listen, guys.
Don't even read it. Don't even read it, right? Don't read it. It's talking about Gina Kiss at the bottom. Don't read it.
Oh, man, I got to read this, bro. What do you do, bro?
Oh, man, no, don't do it, man. Larry
should have heard Larry today. He was moving the goalpost. We ended up talking about football at some point. Please cook him that. Oh, man.
This dude, Larry, man, I'm just like, all right, Larry.
Larry, wow, man.
Yeah, he decided to be the bad guy today, man. You know, when he choose, he was like.
Yeah, Larry Jason Kidd of Mad Fandom, bro. Because we tried to give you a little props when he came back. We like, okay, Larry, you here? When he came on that one what was it? The playback that time.
I
was like, okay, Larry, talking some sense. You know, he didn't need to step away for a little bit. Maybe it kind of cleared his head up. He good.
He put him on the bench.
As time went on, he started slowly going back to old Larry, bro. I'm like, oh man.
He said, I put Larry on the bench for a second. He came back. Hey, you better man, Larry.
He came back. He shot, 9 for 13 from the field. I'm like, okay, Larry, you back? Okay, I'm liking this Larry.
And started getting them technical fouls again.
He started getting them checks, and he started getting them zeros and cardio games and all that, man.
Hold up.
Shout out to Larry, man.
When you watching playback, though, right? When you listening to it, make sure you listen. You go to the comments on YouTube.
like the live comments of when Larry talking towards the end of the show and all. Like them, I was reading theirs. They were like laughing, saying, "Get this guy off the show." Like shout out to Larry and all, but the comments were like. They were going and shout out to people that be watching playback on YouTube and all, man. We had like 1,000 again, man, that was watching. That's incredible.
Oh man,
but they were like, "Get this guy Larry off the stage now and all that, man." And Larry was standing his ground though, but they was like, "Man,
oh man,
Larry, stop!" And then Larry bet money for certain things, and I think he might have lost for real. But he like exited the stage.
Well, I feel like Larry owed me something, bro.
Let's say he was betting people saying $50 if y'all say this and this about something about football being pop. I'm like, bro. Stop, man. Football ain't that popular across the world. It's just in the U.S., man.
It's just in the U.S., man.
He was like, the Dallas Cowboys get so much overseas. I'm like, okay, man. I understand they get money, but it ain't as much. It ain't that serious overseas, bro.
It's not overseas. Soccer controls all of it, bro. Soccer is a global sport.
Soccer is number one across the world, and probably behind that would be basketball.
Yeah.
That's what basketball is just lower than NFL in the United States.
No other country plays football, bro. So it's just the United States. Yeah. Larry, wow, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, man, if you're into Dallas Maverick content and you're into guys like Larry, who takes like Larry, you're definitely in the right place, man. Listen, I gotta become a member of the channel, man. I gotta become a member of the channel, man. That's where we get most of these conversations at for the members. Hold on, let me move that way, my bad. So yeah, hit that join button there, right there next to the subscribe button, man. If y'all want to become a member of the channel, man, that dude Larry, he's one of the characters on Fridays, man. So Friday mornings we normally have our shows. If there's not a game on Fridays, but if there is a game on Fridays, like we had this Friday, we usually do our members only post game shows, man. Shout out to the people who joined us on the post game show last Friday, man. That was fire. Like I said, I know it wasn't a happy moment. But, we still had a good show, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. And just appreciate the members, man, supporting the channel, man. That special way, as me and King always say. But like I said, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, go ahead and hit that join button. You click the join button, it'll let you know what all, how much it costs and what all comes with it and all that stuff, guys. So as soon as you hit the join button, it'll automatically make you a member. It tells you what's going on with the membership and all that stuff, guys. So yeah. Also, too, you heard us talking about Playback. So you can follow us on Playback.tv or download the Playback app. It is totally free. We stream all the Maverick games there, guys. We also have what's called VIP passes. So if you guys want to actually literally watch the game through Playback with the VIP pass, you will be able to do that. So say you're not at home or something and you want to watch the game. You can just go on and download the Playback app, follow us on We Talk Mavs, ask for a VIP pass. You're actually going to watch it on your phone, guys. So you watch the game on your phone. Free of charge. There's no price or anything. It's all free. So, but yeah. Also, too, man, we want to thank our sponsors. King, you want to touch on that?
I could pause. But
I knew he was going to say pause while waiting on you to say pause.
Absolutely. But we want to thank Fanatics, guys, our new partners that hooked us up with a personalized link. You can get all your official NBA Dallas Mavericks gear or apparel at our link. It's also in the description. If you can use this, the QC or QR code? Is that what it's called, right?
Yeah, QR code.
You can use the QR code that's on the screen right now, or like I said, look in our description. The link is down there as well. You click on that link, we'll put it in your search bar. Go straight there, choose whatever you want, and you'll help the channel out tremendously. So we appreciate y'all, and shout out to Fanatics as well.
Bruh, hold on, man. Is this true?
What?
Larry argued with a British guy that American football is more popular. Oh my god!
Bro, I told you he was on there with Ben, bro, and he was like, "I'm like, bro, that's Ben. We got Div and Ben on there. Like, what are you doing, Larry?" And he was up there. They were cooking them in the comments, though. I was reading them. I got quiet and just started reading the comments. I was like, god. Damn, Larry.
Did Larry not know how many people outside of our country follow our channel?
Bro, he said,
was he arguing with DV and Ben, bro?
Bro, he was arguing with me at first, but then Ben jumped in and said, "I'm gonna tell you, I'm from
the UK.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know." And then Larry's like, "I'm telling you, I've been over there and all." I'm like, "Bro, it don't matter if you've been over there. Ben lives there. He's from there. What do you mean?" But he was like, because the argument was basically about Luka, losing Luka and all that. That Luka could be a global icon. I was asking, do you see what James Harden did for the just the Houston Rockets and their connection to China? I was talking about all the fans. Like Dallas is a big city or whatever in a big state in the U.S., but like China's a whole country. I'm like, it's a bunch of people that can be behind Luka. He can be global. He was like, but Dallas, they can be the big. I'm like, man, I don't think you.
You got me crying, bro.
Understand? I told you had to watch it, man.
I gotta watch.
You gonna have to listen to the.
I gotta watch it, bro.
Make sure you watch those comments, those live comments, and YouTube when you do it. Because I'm like, all right, that's why I just left it. I'm like, okay, Larry. Like I'm like, you know, when you just gotta. I can't even argue about that, Larry, because you're gonna keep
arguing with a dude from your. Oh my god, Larry!
He was gonna keep arguing, bro. So I'm just like, bro, the guy is right here telling you, and you still arguing. And I'm like,
I've been over there, bro. I live here, bro. Like,
then like I'm born and raised right here. No one cares about that, and you know, Larry, like, yeah, they do. They care about the Dallas Cowboys over there, man. Oh my
god, bro.
That's y'all Cowboys fans, man.
Man,
I gotta
watch that episode.
Stop, bro. Cowboys fans, y'all wildin'.
Jesus Christ, boy, Larry, boy. But yeah, that's what y'all got to look forward to, man. On the members onlys, man. Jesus Christ, man. Larry, wow, boy. Larry is wow. But yeah, I'm not trying to talk.
I can't even think.
I can't even think, man. But yeah, hey, like I said, guys. You want to get your Mav gear, man, go ahead and click on that QR, take a picture of that QR code, or we have a link down in the description box, guys, to Fanatics, man. It got all the top name gear, man, for the Mavericks, man. Like I said, Michelin Ness, to be New Era.
Jersey. You can get the
Maverick, everything, the Nike,
the Trinity Blue jersey, right? You can get
got all that on there.
They got the custom ones where you can make your own name and number on there.
All that.
If you can't find one of the players on the website, you can go make it with one of the players' names and all that on there. Like, it's official. So go on there, y'all. Use that code if you can.
Like I said,
and they're usually running a special all the time on Fanatics for like
Nike, Jordan, New Era, Michelin Ness. Yep. They got the authentic jerseys. They got the replicas. They got hoodies, jackets, hats.
And they're still running that free shipping, bro, for orders over $24. Code 24 ship. For all U.S. orders over $24, free shipping.
Okay, that'll work, man. That'll work. So yeah, guys, go just click on that link, man, there in the description box, or just take a picture of that QR code, man, and go ahead and copy some new Mav gear, man. Also, too, I saw a few people here talking about it, man. Follow me on my other YouTube channel, Cuz We Geeked, man. Like I said, we're trying to get to our first 100 on that, man. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the activity, man, on the channel. Me and Cuz are definitely trying to get that going. I know starting new YouTube channels sometimes are hard, but you know, we're gonna definitely grind and try to get that going, man. We have shows every Saturday morning, man. Talk about everything in the geek culture. Who is it? Was it Black Noir? I can't remember who it was. But Kung Fu Panda 4 comes out this weekend. I forgot who said they love that movie, but so I'm definitely gonna go see that. I know the Mrs. want to see it. That's like one of her favorite movies is Kung Fu Panda, so I'm gonna take her to go see that this weekend. Will wants to see Dune. I'm gonna try to get that in Friday if I can.
Pause. But did you see the first one?
So I saw it, but I went to the movies late one night. I think I just got out work and I decided to go to the movies late, so I didn't stay woke halfway through. So I just need to watch it again.
It wasn't that good, though. If you
that's
what,
that's what she said. My wife said, bro.
Yeah, if you fall asleep on a movie,
she was like, you know how you are with movies. I was like, I was tired though. Like I just got out of work like extra late.
It don't matter if that movie was good, bro. You gonna be like, oh, okay, and then be done when it's afterwards. Like it wasn't that good. Then if you fell asleep on it,
I'm gonna give it another chance, man. If I like it, I'll go watch it. If not, I told Will he can talk about it on the show. He can kind of give his assessment of it. I don't care. Like I don't care if he can spoil nothing with me. Like I said, if I watch the first one and I don't watch it, I don't like it or whatever, and I'm not gonna see the second one. So, be spoilers not gonna be a big deal. We'll put the spoiler tab up and everything. So if you want to go see the movie, he won't spoil it for you. He'll let you know spoilers or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, man. Listen. With all that being said, man, it is your boys Relle and King, man, and We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. This will be up in podcast form tonight, man. So shout out to the podcast listeners. Shout out to Court King, where King got his shirt on. You guys stay tuned for some more news from us, man. We might have some other things we will have some other things in the works here pretty soon. We're trying to get some things worked out with that. So you guys stay tuned to that, man. We got that coming down the pipe. Also, too, like I said, all our socials, links in the comment section below, man. The link to Fanatics through what we talk Mavs is down in the description box below too, man. So there you go. What you got, King?
Man, I'm just laughing at Steven, man. I'm still reading the comments.
Oh, he's
you
with the
don't
white
got to
pass.
put it up there. Yeah, I'm just laughing at it. Steven, you hilarious, bro.
Yeah, Steve, you killing me with that Dwight Pass stuff, bro. But yeah, man. Listen, guys. With all that being said, we'll be back here on Tuesday, man, when the Mavs play the Indiana Pacers again. So hopefully they'll get a dub, man. Hopefully we at home. Let's take advantage of this.
Rick Carlisle,
man. But hey, before we go, I'm gonna let y'all listen to the words of a wise man, y'all, on the way out. And we out.
Back and look. We all know Timmy's not shooting the ball well. Maybe we'll watch Major League and get some Kentucky Fried Chicken and put that in his locker. But